Remember, when I get that feeling, I want spiritual healing. Oh, looks like my timer's back on my phone. Man, I wonder if somebody jumped out of my phone now, or they're just going to not be. That's one of the abuse things that they're letting go, dominating over me. Okay, now we're going to let her see the time that she has left to make her videos on her phone with her channel now. So remember, the narcissists do everything to everybody. And again, if you even ask them, you were dating one, like, want to go to the movies tonight? And again, when I was in my addictions on cocaine as an empath, I probably didn't want to go to the movies either, but I probably wanted to go do a shit Scarface ton of coke, didn't I? But I'm talking about when you're just wanting to go hang out with the person that you're with, and then they'll fight with you. They'll fight with you. They'll get your energy all shitty and you fucking can't stand them, but they're still dominating over you. Took over your apartment, took over your life, took over your friends, took over everything. And then they'll say, I thought you were taking me out for my birthday. This is them. Well, where are we going to go? You said you were taking me out for my birthday. That's probably how their voice would sound. And then you go hang out with them for your birthday. And if you see a picture come back up in your Google Photos, you can look at the person now and you see that they're actually a child. You can see that the kids that they didn't raise are actually more of an adult than the person that I was dating, and the kid was 5 years old at the time. So once you know that's what you know about the narcissist, remember, speaking about prolonging, they prolong their healing. They never will start, and they'll prolong out every court case known to mankind. The only thing they have on them that they have to use is their shitty energy, their projections, their scare tactics, their stalking abilities, their voyeurism abilities, their illegal everything abilities, and that's all they got. So wherever you are today on the planet, I hope if you decide to divorce a narcissist today, that you don't prolong that. And I hope what I mean by that is start today. The power is now. Get away from these people today. Remember, the only thing scary in life is that you didn't start today. Because again, the power is now. We don't sit here as empaths ruminating about yesterday, and we don't give these people the power that they already took away from us. So we start to rebuild today. And however you choose to do that today, I hope if you have to go couch surf on somebody's couch as the empath, I hope you have a friend that will let you stay there, because I know I had a dear friend that did that for me when I was running away from a psychopath before. And she did allow me to have a bed in a safe place while I was hiding out from one of these nut jobs before. And for that, I will always be grateful for. Namaste. I hope wherever you're going today, you do find some help, because there is help out there. Remember, in London, Ontario, Canada, 8 to 10 years ago, the Women's Domestic Witness Protection Program, or whatever's in the courthouse there in that back corner, those women were fabulous to me. They were absolutely fabulous, but I was too bogged down. So if you're just following my story and you know that I'm very honest, that I was on drugs, and I was an alcoholic, and I was beat the fuck down, and look where I am today, sitting in a hotel as they still abuse me, but I'm safe, and I can be grateful that I have a roof over my head, and I can assure you 1010% that when you learn a lesson in your life, whoever you believe in above in a higher power, that's the whole point. And I can't express to you enough, if you get out in nature and you attune to what's above, you will see the birds, and you'll start to notice that you're always taken care of once you learn a lesson and get away from these killers, because that's what they are deep down inside. And again, when you get out in Mother Nature and away from these people, even if you're in a rocky spot right now with one, if you can even just say, I'm just going to go for a walk, and go do it on your own just for 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then try to attune with what your next step is, that's going to give you enough grace just to get out there and be by yourself, to sit if you need to cry or do whatever you have to do. But again, you're never going to find answers from these people. They're always going to shoot you down. They're always going to be that dumb, ugly, dumb fuck at 80 going, look at her, look at him. Did you hear about them? And it gets old, because when you want to grow into your life's purpose, and you want to gain all your confidence back, it'll all come back to you. It takes time. It takes a lot of fucking time. But I can't stress enough that the first start you need to make today is get away from these people today. And don't worry about what am I going to do tomorrow and the next day and the next day. It's just right now in this minute. Don't prolong your life because some other piece of shit wants to keep pulling you there. And you know deep down inside that they don't love you. Because remember, a narcissist doesn't love, they just hate. They only can use weapons. They gotta have gangs. They can't do anything physically by themselves at all. They can't, and they won't. And again, everything that they've done to everybody can never go back to them. It's only them. They're the superheroes in their own delusional fucking mind. But deep down inside every day, the cool guy or girl you see outside, when you live with one and you come back into your space, you see the monster. And when you see that monster, you got to let that person go because that's not real love. That's disgusting. And they know what they're doing when they come back inside. Because remember, they only care what strangers think about them and celebrities. And if you think about that right there, how delusional is that? Namaste.